Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Alpha Central.
Help! We ran out of gas. Help! Hey. Do you know what kind of gas a McLaren takes?
The most expensive one they got.
Diesel?
Well, they've got the horsepower, but I'm afraid the brain power is severely lacking.
I fear I need a man in my life. I am a strong, successful female. I have a whole career. I got a lot going for me, and I still need a man. Because today, the lights went off in my car and said, low tire pressure. And I was like, ah! I would love to be able to text someone and go, babe, there's a light on, and I don't know what to do. Instead, you have me out here checking tire pressure, putting it.
It's like the simplest of tasks that is so easy to do. They still need men to come in and save the day.
Air in my tire. I'm tired of being strong. I just want to be weak and babied. And I want some man to go, vroom, my baby's in danger. Must get air for her tire.
What fantasy world do women live in?
I'm pretty sure that ship has sailed for this one. She should text AAA, or even better, text the bear.
I'm not gonna lie, don't tell the feminists, but I would rather stay home and cook and clean. I would rather do it. When I tell you I love to cook and clean, just don't tell the feminists. I love to do it, and I love to do it for a man. I do. However, not outside of marriage. Absolutely not. That sounds like hell. But just to see the look on a man's face when you cook him a meal that is so good, you could just tell he's proud. There's just something, I don't know, there's something within me as a woman. Maybe it's almost turning 25 that got me thinking, like, this cooking and cleaning thing isn't bad. Like,
It
I
really
just don't
isn't.
understand why women wanted to work.
I mean, just think about it. Cooking and cleaning, that's two tasks. A job? A job? How many tasks does a job have?
What was the point? Like, there is nothing satisfying about working. A man that takes care of you, a man that provides for you, you don't have to worry about anything, no bills. I will cook and clean all day. Like, what is the complaint?
I wonder how many women secretly feel this way but can't speak out of fear of being canceled.
This guy just ripped. That's okay.
A spider in my car.
Oh. No. No, eh?
The lashes on her headlights make this video 10 times better than it needs to be.
It is weird that people put eyelashes on their cars. Okay. Could've just went to Costco and got one that was vacuum sealed in a box. That would fit.
Hyper independent? She's about to be mattress independent if she keeps dragging it through the mud.
Okay, so I just mowed my lawn with this. This is a manual lawnmower. I have a very small lawn, but through this process, I know what my definition of feminism is. My definition is this. I know I can do anything, but I don't want to do everything. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
So pretty much strong and independent until the job actually sucks.
Oh my god, what do I do? Nicole, you need to put back in. What do I do?
So many ways to stop this. Put your finger in the little thingy and it resets the thing. It'll turn it off.
What do I do?
This is why some states do not let you pump your own gas.
I wonder how much she had to pay for that fill-up.
Guys, this is really heavy. But I just this is one of those independent woman, ADHD, I have no patient moments. I don't even think I can do this. Let me see.
Got him. Got him.
Now I'm in more trouble. Guys, one of the legs fell.
Got him.
What do I
You're screwed now. You're gonna need a man.
Should I just take a hammer and just boom? If Devin saw this, he'd be like, what the actual are you doing?
We're seeing this and we're like, what the?
I'm doing it.
And you can continue.
Well, I don't want to break my finger. So. You know, it's like. Yeah.
Okay, and now you're just removing all the legs. Okay.
It's on there. That one's holding on for dear life. Okay, I do this. And then I go. I did it! I didn't break my toe!
Yeah, you broke 4 legs off of a dresser. Congratulations.
Imagine all men disappeared tomorrow. Every solution to a problem would look like this. Strong and independent and completely incapable of following basic instructions.
About to be a doozy. Yep. Doozy on the way.
They planned the whole trip, but I think they forgot about the landing strategy.
Oh! Damn. My man.
He saw the camera and decided it just wasn't worth it.
If all men just disappeared, do you think the world would be better or worse? All men.
It'd be safer.
Do you actually think the world would be safer if all men disappeared? It would not be safer. It would be absolutely catastrophic.
I think maybe it wouldn't be safer in the terms like maybe a wolf might get me or something.
Well, I mean, how many women would freeze to death and starve to death?
Well, if I'm so how am I going to starve to death, Andrew?
Are you saying? Well, it might be 6 months for you.
Okay. He's gonna die. I'm gonna make it.
If
I'm
all
okay
men
with that.
were to disappear, the immediate catastrophe that would be.
How?
Okay, so 95% of
because all the
tanker drivers are
run by men.
90%
Tank?
I'm sorry.
tanker drivers.
Tanker, like in the war?
Tankers.
No, not a tank driver.
What's a tanker?
The thing that hauls the gasoline.
Water, sewage, electricity, gas, fuel, refinement, telecommunications, IT infrastructure, road maintenance, delivery drivers, police, fire rescue.
How about other things like fracking, electrical maintenance, nuclear engineering? Like the list goes on and on and on.
Does she think food just appears in supermarkets and phones work because of magic?
Yeah, it's because of those big trucks that mostly guys are driving.
Did she really just put a car jack on grass? That thing's gonna sink faster than her hopes of getting home today.
I need a man. I've never said that I was strong or independent. Do I need a man to satisfy my needs? If you know what I mean? No. Most of them aren't good at that anyway. But I do need a man to support me financially. And when I married my
broke, dusty, musty, crusty
ex-husband, and he said his vows to me, he said, "Till death do us part." Marriage is a legally binding contract as well. So in our vows, he said he was going to provide for me until death do us part. And guess what? We're both alive. So by law, my ex-husband should be paying my bills. Do you understand? That's why we're going to court, because he's saying he should not be responsible for my bills anymore.
This is just rage bait.
Since we are no longer married. And I said, that's not what the marriage certificate said. It said till death do us part.
And then the divorce certificate nullifies all of that.
But you know, even when I was married to him, he still never really satisfied my needs, which is probably why we ended up getting a divorce anyway. And now I'm a lesbian, if that tells you anything.
How are people like this real? This is some Olympic level of entitlement.
You know what sucks? Feeling like you'd been lied to your whole life. So I'm now 29, and up until probably last year, I went on the side of being feminist, thinking that a woman don't need no man, And what is it that everyone says now? Adding to the declining population. Even though my whole life I've always wanted to be a mother and have kids, but instead I was sold a lie, did what everyone else was doing, and I partied and I drank and I had casual. Now I'm 29 and I really thought when I was a kid, 4 years old, and you're like, when I grow up, I just wanted to be a mum. I'm not saying I can't still do that. I am going to. This whole feminist dream that we got sold, that you should...
Isn't it interesting that as kids, before you were influenced by much, people gravitated to what they love and were best at. Kids, boys going for sports and things, and girls playing doll and mother and dress up.
You should just
Shocker.
F around and find out. That you should just sleep around, that you should just party every night, have fun in your 20s, figure it out later. Well, now it's later, and really wish I had kids by now. The whole time I wanted them, but it wasn't normal. It's not a normal thing to do. Well, I was told that if you wanted kids and to be a stay-at-home mum or a stay-at-home wife, that's not good enough, that's not progressive enough. You need to be a boss.
Yep.
And I was, and I kind of still am. I've had multiple businesses. I always have enough money in the bank. I've flown business class multiple times to here, there, everywhere. Does any of that matter now?
Nope.
No.
Really
Of course not. Feminism lied to her, sure, but she's the one that spent a whole decade choosing nightlife over real life.
Oh, at first I thought there was like another car on top of her car because the trunk was open. I was just like, wait, is there a car parked on your car? You got this. You got this. It
looks like the only thing these two are
ladies.
able to change is the profile picture on their socials.
One of the first ever women's sports bars, Ladies League, has shut down after less than 5 months in business, despite having what they even described in their own words as a fantastic product.
You know, I've been beating the drum for months now that women's sports bars should be subsidized by men's sports bars.
Bingo.
But the powers that be have come together and decided that this bar should have to operate completely based on the revenues generated by people coming there.
Luke's Sports Bar and Grill makes more than enough money to be covering the monthly lease at Ladies League as well. But
Yes.
because of Luke and his greed, Ladies League will have to rely solely on whether or not people want to go there.
And I don't even
This is communism, right?
want to hear
Or at least how women see communism.
this business about how women's only sports bars get far more press than normal sports bars, and still they are shutting down because
Right?
clearly it wasn't enough press.
Not even close.
And I place that blame on the media and, of course, Luke from Luke's Sports Bar and Grill.
And he should be apologizing to the multiple women who won't be able to enjoy a mocktail while watching, what's her name? You know, what's the one, you
the
know?
black one or
That
the white
one.
The white one.
one?
Caitlin Clark.
That
Yes.
one.
And honestly, there's probably more if I Googled it. Blazing down the court.
Or women's soccer has that one chick. It's
That
she
one.
got the short hair.
I believe I'm familiar.
Yeah,
You know,
the
it doesn't
one.
even matter now, I guess, because Ladies League closed before I even got a chance to check out a game. So now I don't even have a watering hole to watch her at.
Yeah, I haven't been yet either, and I guess thanks to Luke's and other male sports bars not stepping up, I'll never have that experience. So
Right? Like men support so much of women's endeavors. It's ridiculous.
here's hoping that 2025 moves in a better direction.
Godspeed, ladies.
The idea of male sports bars funding female sports bars is so dumb it's actual comedy. So why do we keep doing it with soccer and the NBA?
I think it's because the soccer and NBA make so much money. They're like, we'll take a tax write-off. No, don't tell me you're gonna break it. Oh, it's a lighting fixture.
So she didn't even do any work and just filmed it for attention?
I am a feminist.
Ooh,
I
you could
always
tell.
have been. I always will be. Shoveling is a man's job. My husband is at work right now and he's going to be home in about an hour, and he asked me if I could shovel our driveway for him so we can pull our car in, and I was apprehensive because I've never shoveled before in my life, ever.
I mean, you do plenty of shoveling, girl. Look at you. It's called this. This is shoveling right here. How is this not shoveling? It's
And I
food
said
in
I
your
would
mouth.
try because, you know, gotta do it once, right? Gotta be a good wife. Gotta give it some effort. So I did. I went out there. I gave it my best effort. I'm still kind of
Sure
out
you
of breath from trying. And I didn't even get halfway done, and I threw in the towel and said, I'm sorry, I can't. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But for now,
All of a sudden, one day, you're gonna be like, yeah, I can do it, and just all of a sudden do it instead of continuously doing it until you can do
I
it.
am a feminist who believes that a woman can do anything that a man can. All people of all genders can do all things. But men, it's your job to shovel the sidewalk in the driveway. Sorry.
She really had the audacity to say, I can do anything men can do, when she can't even hold a shovel for 10 minutes.
She can't even breathe.
She was strong and independent right up until that lid showed up.
Why? Because it works? Yeah, sorry that we build things that make your life easier. Stay away from the miserable feminist archetype. They will never appreciate anything and blame you for everything.
Her phone is also designed by and built by men, though I'm sure she'll find ways to complain about that too. I'm afraid you've got to put the work
You don't even know how to chop fruit, girl.
in if you want to brag about not needing a man.
What did you do? Oh, that's supposed to be a drawer. What the freak? I thought it was some kind of art piece or something.
I tried. It's my first time.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
If I don't need a man was a piece of furniture, this is what it'd look like.
What a man can do, a woman can do better. I hope you are seeing that man there. You see the kind height where that man there on top, Abby. And I hope that as a woman, you can do better than him. Like you can climb somewhere that is taller and farther than that place that man is standing. Just negodu, look at what a man can do, a woman can do.
I mean, look at the weight that he's carrying.
Better, yeah. Go climb that place, make you go do that work where that man is.
Agreed.
So that we go know, say, yes, what a man can do, you can do it better as a woman. May God bless all the hardworking men in this world. Oh. God will bless you. It's not easy to be a man at all. We see you, we recognize your struggle, and God will continue to bless and keep you all safe.
It's crazy that so many modern women take men for granted after we built and maintained the entirety of the world they see.
We created safety for them, but now it's too safe. Okay. We need to take off that sweater so you can get more leverage. There you go.
Hey, do you need help?
If you want, I don't want you to get your hands dirty. I can do it.
No, it's all good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm a car guy, so.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You had a little bit of trouble, huh?
Men.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
It's not the best parts, but yeah.
No. It's flat.
As soon as he arrived, her feminism vanished faster than the air in that tire.
I'm strong. I'm independent. And I need your help.
Yeah, okay. She gave the whole speech, but unfortunately for her, that tiny bit of plastic gave her a reality check.
But what's so terrifying with gender equality?
I do admit some of these plastic containers, especially like the shell thing for a lot of electronics nowadays, it's not easy to open.
I think we need to learn boys to be more sensitive, but also young girls to become more self-confident.
The problem with that is the data indicate that the consequence of the policies that you're promoting have maximized the differences between men and women. Because there's only two reasons that men and women differ. One is cultural, and the other is biological. And if you minimize the cultural differences, you maximize the biological differences. So, for example, on average, men are more interested in things and women are more interested in people. And that's actually the biggest difference we know of psychologically between men and women. In order to become an engineer, you have to be extraordinarily interested in things rather than people. Well, most of those people are men. And if you want to become a nurse, well, then you have to be much more interested in people than you are in
Makes
things.
sense.
And most of those people are women. And so you get differences in occupational choice that are mostly due to biological differences, and you cannot minimize that by social engineering.
Men and women don't make the same choices.
We don't.
You can force them into making the same choices, but why would you even want to?
I think
Like, everything about us is not the same, other than we're the same species.
Men are better than women.
She's kidding.
No, I'm not. They provide for us, and we must obey them because they are our masters.
It's funny how when life gets a little hard, it's often right back to factory settings for most women.
Good job.
I don't think I've ever seen a bookshelf that unstable.
Now you're in your 30s and no prospects and running out of time. Here's what happens. If you don't decide to sit down and get real serious real quick and decide whether or not you want to be a wife or not, the choice is going to be made for you.
Exactly.
Because after 35, it's high risk pregnancy. And you're competing with younger ones. Huh?
I don't want children. I don't want children.
Well, then that's an even more problematic because most men get married to have children.
Right. So that's what I was saying. I guess I do want to die. And that's what I'm saying. It's like I never thought of it or actively was like, I want to die alone and be by myself and flying around
Right.
the world.
And you will be. You'll be by yourself and die alone.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I think we've done a disservice to so many of our black women because it sounded so when they were talking about we are living single in the 90s.
I grew up watching that. I watched the movie. All those shows, everything. I was raised by the television because my mom, post-divorce, working.
Why don't you want kids? Why don't you want children?
Like you said, I've been just living my life very mindlessly, irresponsible. I don't think that I'm responsible enough to usher in life.
Okay. Well, at least know thyself. Know thyself. Well, I would tell you this. Well, let me ask you this. I got to move on to the next call. Do you work out?
No. No. And that's the other thing. I'm overweight. I'm 5'7", 193 pounds.
Oh, my boy, Lord.
Exactly. So that's what I'm doing now.
Mr. Samuels was good, but he's no miracle worker. There's nothing you can do for a woman like that. She failed so hard, it just started looking like modern art at some point.
I thought it was.
So I decided I was going to try to build a shelf that I ordered from Amazon, and this is leaning to the side, as y'all can see. Mind y'all, this is everything that came with it. I also got one more of these, but this is everything that came with the shelf. That should be, yeah.
That's a lot of extra pieces.
On the shelf, in the shelf, whatever. All the screws.
How the freak did you...
That's not in there right now.
Like, did you use any
The girl
tools?
chat. I'm just the girl.
Whenever you hear the strong and independent speech, just think back to this picture. It's the best example I've seen.
So crazy how my radical feminist just disappears every time I'm at the airport.
Her ideology is strong, but apparently not strong enough to lift a suitcase. Would you really risk the life of your baby because of strong, independent pride?
Do we need men?
Not always.
Why?
We can live without them quite easily often.
Men. Again, every time, sometimes I take a step back as I'm driving and I just marvel at the things around me. All the buildings, the bridges, the overpasses, the underpasses, and I'm just looking at these things and just like, damn, men, we built all this. They created all this. They thought of these things, created these things, trial and error these things. Now a lot of these buildings have been up here for like almost half a decade or half a century or even a century. That's crazy.
It has to be delusion or propaganda. Surely no
Both.
sane woman honestly believes that they can live without men. I've never heard of seasonal feminism before. Does it just hibernate during the winter then?
Just like the bear.
Yeah, what is my car doing? No. No. Lad!
It's a lot of shaking.
What the I'm freaking out.
Yeah, probably should pull over.
Okay. I have to be on an airplane. What the is going on, lads? I'm freaking out.
It sounds you have like a flat.
I'm freaking out. I can't do this. What the go away, people in I made.
Yeah.
This is not a flat tire. There's no tire left.
My bad. I thought it was a flat, but obviously.
Beautiful. It is filling up so fast. Holy.
She was so happy and proud of herself, but it only lasted about 5 seconds.
Right. Oh, jeez. Hit the brakes, lady! Hit the...
At least she managed to save the back bumper.
It just ruined a perfectly good barbecue.
They should have stayed in the kitchen and let the men do the grilling.
Yeah. Grilling is definitely a guy thing. I don't really know very many barbecues where I see women grilling meat or grilling anything. Really tells you they're the ones usually inside making like potato salad and all this other stuff, and it's us men grilling the meat. Men. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.